I'm a coffee boy.
I like
I'm
coffee
not.
and consoles. I'm a console coffee boy.
I can't be a coffee boy. It makes me
Everybody's a
smell.
boy at Jet's house.
You know, if you're a coffee boy, you're a poopy boy like me. But what is with this with coffee just making you shit all the fucking time? That just works so well for me. I don't know. That's the only thing. Like, by the way, like that's a huge thing. People go and like do dates, like they go to Starbucks and everything. It's like, oh man, like how romantic is that? You just hang out with a girl and you just drinking this thing that's gonna give
You
you
would
the
count
bubble guts.
Starbucks as like a romantic date?
Well, I mean, no, people do. I don't do that shit.
Okay, I was about to say, like, damn, bro, I thought you had better standards.
No, at this point, I don't consider any of the like places I went with my current girl. I don't consider any of them dates. Like it's usually just hang out. shit.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that a little bit real quick. I'm gonna mess with Jet. So, Jet, why did Beyonce not do anything? Beyonce has not come
Jesus
out
my
fucking
and
God,
said
stop.
anything. I've seen
Stop.
memes.
Wait, didn't she?
Yeah, she
She
did.
did stuff.
I'm
I
just fucking with her
saw
'cause I saw Jet get in a fight on Facebook because someone had posted a meme about that. I just wanted to mess with her.
Yeah, no.
My whole thing is like, I wish for a time where basically like people stop looking to celebrities for their political like beliefs and shit, and like following them based on what they say, and more just focusing on like their political leaders and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, and the biggest thing too is like more so, and I don't even give a fuck about Beyonce. I never liked her, but the same thing is like people are going for her constantly, like Lana Del Rey, and then the fucking thing with people
Like
nowadays.
it's just like if you're really gonna go on that, like where are your white faves at? There's a lot of them that hadn't said nothing, but Beyonce has
Hiding in
basically
the
been known to say shit, and also basically like bail out protesters and stuff like that. So if you're going for her right now, that's because like you ain't got nothing else to do.
My
and you just
favorite,
wanna-
hands down, has been the videos that leaked of Jake Paul Robin shit up
Oh,
in.
in
I think
Scottsdale,
he was in your
Arizona.
hometown.
Yeah, he was at the exact same place that me and Jet went to, the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, looting and shit. Like you kind of lost the whole idea of looting. Like looting is for people. Like I mean, I would imagine that is for people that kind of need the shit or
Look,
you
look,
know,
all right.
where the fuck. Like
There's a high percentage of people unemployed. People got laid off and shit. If you're looting during the riots, I get it to an extent. Motherfucker got to pay their bills, especially now the first is like today.
yeah,
But Jake Paul's worth $15 million on YouTube money, bro. He has no reason to be out there.
you know. And speaking of looting, you know, Allie was over there breaking into like Apple stores and everything. It's crazy. I can't believe you've done that.
I heard you maced a cop.
No, it's funny.
No, I know that like a Brooklyn Apple store got they didn't actually break in. The glass was so thick that they just cracked it a little. But like Portland's Apple store did get like broken into and vandalized.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't yeah.
Yeah, no, but we won't be talking about that too much. I mean, for one, like out of all of us right now, I know Roxy's going through a lot of shit. I mean, I mean, not too long, but just you want to tell people just on a scale of how much bullshit you're going through right now.
A fucking lot.
A lot out of 10.
Oh, yes. If I can sum it up in the quickest way I can, you ever run from the Nazis? You ever have multiple racists shoot up in front of your business and threaten to kill all black people and brown people? You ever have a man point a gun at you,
Tiny bit.
literally finger on his trigger, and you don't know what's holding him back from shooting you? That was basically my day yesterday. I almost got fucking shot.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Game Boy is saying no.
And I was
seriously.
at work.
Yeah, but thank you for the bits though, Game Boy. And yeah, he's talking about how Jake Paul, you know, what the fuck is he doing there? He better not be there when he burned down one of his old homes. Yeah, all of Game Boy's old like area that he lived in. I actually know the area because that's where my best friend lives right now. But yeah, they burned that whole fucking area up. So yeah, it's crazy. But we won't be talking about that too much. Like I said, I mean, I know it's like kind of crazy to bring that up, and then like I don't got nothing. Honestly, like, dude, I have nothing to add to any of that shit other than like I'm not going through it. And I feel like I suddenly become the bad guy just because I'm not going through the shit. So I'm just gonna shut my fucking face up and talk about
Shut
silly
your
shit.
fucking face.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut my fucking face.
Although,
So,
Damn.
also on this,
Huh?
if I see you on my timeline basically sharing some shit about like two white kids fucking in the middle of a protest, you're getting cursed out.
Yeah, it's not really miraculous. Alex.
Like the thing is like there's a reason all this is going on. This is not your time to basically be living out your fucking revolution fantasies and shit. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna actually show it really quick because this is not the person that we're really talking
So,
about.
all right, you're mad at this, but my question is, what about the one of the two gay dudes eating ass?
Wait, what?
There's a
That
photo
that
in
also,
Minneapolis.
that also makes me like pretty angry. It's just
Okay.
like that. It's not the time for it.
Yeah.
Don't eat ass
Also,
in a revolution.
I also found out that picture was from like a ride in Vancouver in
Oh, for real?
2011. But it's just like why are you sharing that now? That's actually just like really.
Oh, I actually got one. Nick, you shared it, and I actually went and investigated. The one with the homeless dude has his bed thrown in.
Okay, dude, that literally, I'm gonna be straight up. That shit made me cry last night, and it made me so fucking mad. I don't honestly, I don't even want to talk about that. Like,
I have to tell you, you got propagandized. That was Infowars. That happened in like 2011.
well, see, the logo was there, Infowars logo, but another thing that's there too is that the Infowars like van, whatever the fuck, they were like fucking with that van and like jumping right in front of it and shit, which is like, fuck. Oh, there was this post too. Like, people, I really do not want to talk about this, but it's like another thing, American truck drivers, and I'm not gonna defend them, but they are threatening, which is like fucked up. So don't do that. But like, they said, okay, this is it. It's time for us to fucking put the goddamn foot down. If you jump in front of my 18-wheeler, I'm gonna run your ass over, and your kids, and your black mom, and your black dad.
Damn.
Yeah, and here's the thing though, it's like, before they even said that, what the fuck are you doing jumping in front of an 18 goddamn wheeler? You know it doesn't have to run you over to kill you? It's heavy. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Shit, it's not like some cars. Some cars, if they go fast enough, like your body can actually be like a. I forget what it's called. There's a technical term. If Alan was still with us, he'd probably remember it. But it aeroglides over you, so it doesn't actually run you over. It just bumps over you because it was going so fast. 18 wheelers don't do that. It will crush your fucking head.
Also, too, another thing about these fucking things, the brakes on a fucking 18-wheeler.
You're welcome, Ryan.
Yeah,
I got
about
plenty of stories when it comes to a fucking 18-wheeler and fucking anything that you require a CDL license for. I'm a fucking expert in, bitch.
Yeah, and the thing is, and you probably know this, Rox, the brakes on that fucking thing. You have to realize, I mean, like, let's just take out any kind of, like, acknowledgement that we know of how fucking, like, heavy these things are, whatever the fuck, with the power behind it all. Hitting the brakes, all that pressure from the back of it is pushing it forward. You can't stop it. When it's going 40 fucking miles per hour to fucking anything above that, and by the way, that's like parking lot speeds. That's not extremely fast. You can destroy somebody because even though you hit the brakes as hard as you can, it's not going to stop for another 10 seconds.
That's what I always look at people who cut in front of 14-wheelers like, y'all want to die, do you?
Yeah.
Because if something happens in front and they got to stop short, they can, but that truck behind them, peace out.
And it's fucking horrifying. And the fact that people are even going in front of where they had to like threaten you, like, if you do that again, I'm going to run you over. For one, don't be threatening people are going to run people over, because for one, that's a fucking crime. You should be arrested just for saying that shit. So, fuck you. But then also, that shouldn't be a thing they have to say. They're trying to give you supplies to your city during COVID. Motherfuckers are going crazy over toilet paper. Can you let the motherfuckers get through? Please.
The same thing goes for garbage and sanitation workers.
Yeah.
They are big trucks. They do not fucking stop on a dime. Every single time you fucking cut them off to get through, to get your little Starbucks or what the fuck ever that you're getting, you are going to cause a big fucking accident. Show some fucking respect to truckers. Show some fucking respect to CDL drivers. Show some fucking respect to garbage and sanitation workers, for fuck's sake, man. Except for that one dude that like just plowed through that crowd of protesters. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, or FedEx people. Like, I mean, Ganja told me, and Jet and Ganja both told me something about like, yeah, if you see a video with the FedEx truck, do not watch that shit. I think it was Jet. Jet, do you?
What happened?
I don't know. I remember you. I think it was either you or Ganja, but I think you told me that there was like a video of a FedEx truck, and you warned me like, "Yo, if you see the video with the FedEx truck, just turn it off. Don't finish watching it."
Like, yeah, like I've been hearing basically it's a dead body getting dragged, and it's just like that shit's traumatizing as fuck. I don't want to see anyone's fucking dead body.
Also, Mauricio, people are really not empathetic with the little girl that got gassed.
Yeah, apparently not. And there's people that are not empathetic. Fuck it, I guess we'll just talk about it. There's a old lady.
We're here now. Just don't tag it so we don't get our shit cut.
I already did. I'm one of those douchebags. But
He
the thing
just
is,
tagged all the worst things right.
That's why mom don't like you.
Revolution.
this is why Julian Gray ain't gonna like me. He's gonna be like, man, trying to profit after that shit after me. But no, like there's this fucking story about this aunt. She was there. She wasn't even saying anything to anybody. She was just holding up a fucking sign, and a sniper, dude, a fucking sniper. This is not like some random, like, you shoot it into the fucking crowd and then like, oops, I caught you in the fucking eye. No, he aimed directly at her and shot her in the fucking eye, and she lost her eye.
Yeah, and that's a rubber bullet too.
Yeah. When you're
Like, you're not
sniping with
supposed to
bullets-
use rubber bullets like that. They're supposed to be like shot at the ground.
Yeah. Or at the leg. Because it's supposed to immobilize you so you're not fucking hurting somebody. You don't shoot them in the fucking head.
Hey, did you guys see the video or like hear about some of these crazy folks that are like bringing machetes
Yep.
or like bows and arrows?
The
to
video of the bows and arrow guy, he got
they're
fucking
called,
destroyed.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh my god, I just don't know why like they would do this. I got beaten up for it. Maybe it's because you brought out your bow and arrow and you thought everyone's gonna back off.
Well, here's
but
my
you
thing,
ended up
'cause,
out of thousands of people and they overtook you.
Here's my thing. I felt bad for him for a second.
Oh,
Because-
man.
I was with the Lawyer Guild out there for the first day, Thursday.
Uh-huh.
And what they do is they basically take notes and they represent people in court and they get people that can like come and do court support. So I was out there with my little green hat and shit, just watching everything go on, taking notes and shit. And one thing that I noticed was they were shooting people directly in the fucking eye. And not only that, but I noticed that protesters here in Denver, I don't know where other cities like the other cities aren't not as organized as
You're like,
Washington,
you ended
because
up out of thousands of
here in Denver, people were actually protecting people from fucking with the cars.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that from a certain point. Like, hey man, don't fuck my car. I'm not at the protest. I'm just going home. Like, I'm not a police. Like, why are you throwing shit at my car? But then to come out, yell all lives matter, pull a compact bow and start aiming it. You kind of lost sympathy by like multiple levels after you started to take those decision points.
Fuck around and
That's
find
what
out.
my coworker did too.
Yeah, man, that was fucking insane. And like that thing with the bow and arrow guy, I watched both the fucking CNN coverage and the Fox coverage. There are two completely different fucking stories, like narratives or whatever. Like there's like a whole sympathy piece from Fox, and
Of
then you
course
watch.
there is.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, I can't fucking believe it that they have the exact same footage, and yet for some reason, with enough fucking talking softly like this, today this particular man was harmed in this really crazy situation. It's like, wow, I guess that stuff does go a fucking long way. You can make anything sound fucking like horrible or good or whatever the fuck. So I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Mauricio says some good shit, bro. Because I had to delete some people off my Facebook.
Really? Well,
I
yeah,
couldn't. All right, so my thing, me and Nick, me and you have shared this with us. We can handle hypocrites from a certain level. Because, you know, we all got to a certain extent. We all got, like, different, like, duality personalities that conflict with each other and shit, different ideas that conflict. That's what's Marxists call dialectics. But, bro, I've had people on my Facebook that I was friends with in middle school that used to rob, break shit, and do the most ghetto shit just for the sake of doing ghetto shit. Now talking shit about protesters. I had this dude on my Facebook. I'll say his fucking name. I don't give a fuck because this is 10 years old, so they can't prosecute for it anyways. But Julian Shadow, or where the fuck his name is, I had to delete his ass because the man literally said, yo, if the protesters try to come to my car, bro, I'm going to shoot them up. Bro, this is the man that used to eat Percocets, get so numb up, and rob 7-Eleven without a mask just because he felt like it was a Friday.
It's fucked up. Yeah, and I'm not a person who usually says fuck Fox News or whatever. I'm about to say fuck Fox News.
Fuck Fox
That's the
News.
tongue twister right
Yeah, I
there.
know, right?
Will be Fox News.
But yeah, it's just like, dude. And by the way, it's Salvador. I don't even know who the fuck you are, but thank you for hanging out with us and whatnot. Hopefully, we don't bore you while you're waiting for court to start and doing his thing. But no, as far as that stuff goes, man, it's just like I never care about this stuff. But I've never seen a video that's so obviously this one fucking sided thing. It's like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna get into politics or anything. Like, I'm just, you know, I can't fathom to like understand all that shit. But I almost get like this fucking passion. It's just like, damn, our other thing is the Joe Biden shit. I'm just like, god damn it, dude. Like, this is
Who
fucking depressing.
basically also said like, yeah, you should, you still should shoot protesters, but in the legs and shit.
Yeah, it's like, put your guns down.
Like, how about not shoot them at all?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And don't bring machetes. Don't come over there like it's a fucking like, dude. You know, like this is what they're talking about when people really like the idea of having an apocalypse going on, or whatever the fuck. Like that weird like role-playing thing.
It's a political movement too. I gotta, you know, since we're talking about it, I'm gonna educate people because fuck it. If y'all gonna go out there, y'all at least know what the fuck y'all deal with to a certain extent. But they got this thing with the right wingers now called the Boogaloo movement. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but basically their whole
Very racist.
it's basically like some like ultra right or ultra right Nazi shit. But the premise of that is essentially that they're waiting for a chance to kick off the Civil War or a race war by using these moments of large protest to take advantage and either attack left wingers or attack the police themselves to get them to respond at the protesters. If you actually look up Boogaloo Boys, they even have like get-ups that they wear. Like they wear Hawaiian shirts for some fucking reason. Because they like the aesthetic of like a Hawaiian getaway to the apocalypse or some shit.
What, like it's a fucking vacation?
They literally are dressing up like it's a Hawaiian vacation and showing up to these protests.
These nerds can try that shit and fuck around and find out. Like, I'm
Actually,
just saying.
in Denver, I saw a couple black blockers knock them out and drag them out of the protest.
That's what I mean. Fuck around and find out. Get the shit beat out of you.
Also, the one thing that's been pissing me off, look, I get if you don't like looters and shit like that, y'all. But, like, I witnessed a lot of people in the protests, like, get their ass kicked by the cops. That I actually got called back from the Lawyers Guild to give them second testimonies because this is going to be a big thing after this is all done. And I can't speak for any other city, but here in Denver, the protesters didn't start the violence first, man. And all this shit about like, oh, the protesters' violence, shit like that. I feel like it's just like what the Fox News article is. It's just trying to paint a broad brush of like a few bad apples when most times just people are down there just putting their knees down and putting their hands up.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm sorry for even bringing all this up.
All right, now we're going to talk about Dick and Pee-Pee. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Because there's something I'm very passionate about. I want to bring up.
Yeah, but don't do the police job, like grabbing the protester and throw them to the cops, guys. They're literally protesting police brutality, except for the guy I don't like. And here, fuck him up.
Yeah.
No, that's basically what happened in my town. The cops are basically asking residents for help, and residents all fucking around town were fucking loaded up, ready to shoot anybody. There was multiple reports of people going out, driving, and intimidating people.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucked up, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like, it's going to stop soon, but then when people like Donald Trump keep, talking shit from a bunker,
I mean, they shouldn't let up, like, at all, because that's what they want. They want things to basically...
Why are you apologizing? I wasn't yelling at you, man.
I put screenshots in the chat about some of the responses that some people in my town have said. And that's just the lighter stuff.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat, though. Like, I didn't even notice they say anything that would be, like, abusive to Austin. He's like, I'm sorry, don't come at me.
I'm getting a second nature. I was like, okay, man, I wasn't yelling at you, man. I was talking loud.
No, Ganja very rarely gets mad at you guys. Yeah, he won't get mad at you, just so you know. And that's the thing, too. Like, same here. I mean, look, if we ever disagree with shit, I ain't gonna fucking yell at you, even for the show, whatever the fuck. Like, I'm willing to sacrifice quality of show to just kind of let you know, like, yeah, I can talk to you calmly with any of the shit if you disagree with me.
And, I mean, if you guys haven't figured out already, we are very for the protest.
Yeah, pretty much. There's
and I'm surprised because Rick hates protest.
I fucking despise protests. I hate that shit a lot. But the thing is like,
me and Ross were talking about it. I think what changed you a lot was the Philando Castile case.
Oh, yeah. No,
because for me and you, we talked about that for like a week because that shit just fucking, you were just like destroyed over that shit.
Well, the worst thing about it is like, dude, so that thing happened, right? And like, this is what fucked me up. Maybe this could be a wrong thing too, just like the InfoWars thing. But still, like, it kind of happens. But there's these two cars, and they're parked in the middle of the fucking street on a turning lane, right? And in the first car that's closest to the camera angle, there's a white couple. They're just driving, no problem. And then behind them is a black couple. All of a sudden, from both sides, dude, of the car, a fucking gang of SWAT team dudes or whatever the fuck just run to the car. This happened like this week. And they yank the fucking girl out, literally on her fucking knees, drag her away where you can't even see her anymore, right? And the fucking dude is in the car. He's like, hold on, what's going on? He's like, he has his hands up on the fucking steering wheel, and they tase the fuck out of him. Like, you can see the string shoot from outside the fucking car into the windshield.
Ooh, damn, so he held that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and they tased the fuck out of him, and then fucking, like, four dudes tried, like, one guy got in the back seat.
All right, he can't handle that. There's a video circulating, and it happened here in Denver. If you see a car just parked, and it's a gray sedan, do not watch the video, Nick, because what happens is the cops shoot a pregnant woman in her car.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, she lost the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is happening during the shit. That's fucking... Yeah.
This makes me so angry. It's like I don't get the logic in terms of cops right now. Like, the reason people are protesting is because cops keep killing mainly, black people, but I'm sure obviously minorities just excessively. And it's caught on camera, right? So what do? They shoot people. They're abusing their power, they're still freaking beating people up, and it's all caught on camera. Everyone can see it. There are tons of witnesses. They're still doing the same shit. And this whole thing is the whole point. Like, it's like bringing to light, and you think they would be on their toes, you know?
Yeah.
But like, nah. They're going to keep doing that, and they're going to do it tenfold. I don't get it. It just, like, baffles me. What cop in their right mind thinks I need to shoot that pregnant lady?
Yeah,
like,
they're really that dangerous, right? It's fucking crazy. And then, like, you know, Roxy, like, she's going through shit where, like, not to put all her business out there or whatever, but it's like, where she's working, those motherfuckers with a shotgun, and, like, people are telling her, like, oh, well, I mean, everyone's just so crazy right now. I mean, I don't know if I'm, like, paraphrasing correctly, Roxy, but it's like, yeah, like, you're dealing with
basically, yeah, like, dude next door basically does not like my job or the people or anything that well, I don't know if I'm still going to be working there, honestly. But the place that I work at, it's basically in human services. I work with people in crisis. So people in their deepest, darkest, lowest times come to my job to find comfort and whatever else need be, because I can't really talk about all that right now.
Yeah.
But dude next door basically does not like us at all. And he pointed a fucking gun at me and one of my coworkers. Finger on the trigger and everything. What stopped him from doing it? I don't fucking know. And then even then, in the past, I had a cop point a gun right in my face and pulled me over for no fucking reason. Just told me, if I ever see you come down my street ever again, that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
His fucking street. And ever since then, I don't feel comfortable going down that street. I don't feel comfortable going near that street. The only reason I got off was because I was shaking and asking him a bunch of questions to the point of where I annoyed him.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And it's like, yeah, all this shit's happening right now, and it's, I don't know, man. Like what Gary said, cops are psychopaths, and there's a lot of people talking about, cops and everything too, and I can't generalize because I have cops in my family. And it's like...
honestly, at this point, fuck them.
And I mean, for who the person is, because I know him personally, yes, fuck him. And yes, there's things that are wrong with him that remind me of what most people have issues with cops for. But at the same time, it's like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cop. You know what I mean? Like, I literally wanted to. Yeah.
Deputy doo-doo.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I get what Nick says when he says he wanted to be a cop. Because for a little while, when I was little, I wanted to be a cop too. And it was more of this
real
protection.
Life superhero. Like, I get to stop bad guys. You know what I mean?
Especially when you're a little kid. Come on, the cartoons lie to everybody.
Hey, the movies and mainstream media still continue.
I don't know about you, Nick, but I wanted to be RoboCop. I didn't want to be the corrupt cop. I wanted to be the one that was like the ultimate police.
Like
I just wanted to be Sailor Moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Sailor Moon.
And in my younger days, also Tommy Pickles. But look,
we all gave up our dreams. Y'all need to leave that in the past, is what you're saying.
I want to be a console boy.
No, my thing is, all right, I love my cousin. We have her up as downs, and she's a probation officer out there in Durango, Colorado.
Okay, so you don't like her. No.
I do love her. She's my blood, and she's taking care of me a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
But if she gets sent to Denver, and she puts on that ride outfit, ACAB, all the way. She chose her side. You ever heard that Peace Singer song, Which Side Are You On? She heard that song. She chose the wrong side.
Fuck. Yeah, man. That's the thing. It's like, I don't want to generalize or say everyone's shitty from a particular part of the fucking spectrum. But at the same time, it's like, God damn, dude. Like, there's a huge number. And, like, you would think that, like, okay, well, things will calm down because of this whole situation. Do you see some cops that are actually doing these really dramatic
only one
poses?
I could say was a good moment. I don't know if you saw what happened in Atlanta with the minority and the black cop that walked over and joined the protest to stop them from being gassed.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I think that shit's fake.
No, it's not. So the reason that I believe it and I know that happened is because Atlanta's had a huge reform issue going on with the police for like the last 10, 15 years where they've been actually trying to get rid of like racist cops and cops that abuse their power. Mm-hmm. And it's been a citywide thing. They have like commissioners, they have community organizers, and they've actually been changing certain laws in the city of Atlanta. So when like Killer Mike says, hey, don't destroy your city, when he means Atlanta, he actually means your city because most of the communities that's there is black owned. Now they still have a class issue. But we're not talking about class right now. We're talking about race. But everywhere else does not have that excuse, especially Minneapolis.
Yeah, are you laughing because of fucking Chad too? Because my head's almost like I'm either Blind Fury, kind of like, ugh! And then like fucking Roxy calling me Deputy Doodoo.
I'm Deputy Dude. I'm here to stop
I
crime.
thought I spelt it wrong for a second, so I'm like, fuck, I ended up typing out Depooty Doo Doo.
If me and Nick would have became cops, we would have been like some Starsky and Hutch shit.
Yeah, it'd be like 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
21 dipshits. But no, like
The drug dealers get the gun pulled on them. Wait, y'all are legit cops?
you know
Oh,
what's funny?
damn, the police force sucks.
But imagine if I would have been a bad cop, and then they're like, "Hey, sir, I want to get your name. What's your badge number and your name?" It's Doodoo. Doodoo what? Deputy Doodoo. All right, Doodoo.
Mauricio said,
That's
"No, y'all
Mr.
be like
Deputy Doo
rush
Doo.
hour."
Officer Doodoo reporting for duty.
So the first movie of our rush hour team up, Nick, will be on the reservation, and then the second one we go to Mexico, even though you're not really from Mexico.
I guess I don't know, man. Austin saying, okay,
Officer Duty reporting for Doo Doo.
let me see. Austin saying he has a Taekwondo teacher. Man, you fucked that word up, dog.
Yeah.
I love it though. His teacher became a cop. He was the nicest guy ever. Came to his mom, Shiva, and then what's
The girl from Mortal Kombat?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like that's my Shiva. Yeah, man. No, that's cool that he defended you in Outworld. That's fucking badass, dude.
That's the kind of cop that Diaz was trying to become.
Exactly, man. Fucking me and the Shokan Warriors, the Baraka and shit.
Every time you walk, your boots fart.
What would be my theme song? Like, you know how they have like the good, bad, and the ugly, like womp womp wow. Just thinking like my fart sound. Just
JJ Panda brought up my favorite thing that's happened throughout these protests is the cops doing like petty crime when they don't think no one's looking.
yeah, exactly right. You can
Like
steal
that person
Nikes.
stealing fucking Nikes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, dude, with that celery that you guys.
All right, so if you watch the full video, my favorite is a protester helps him steal the Nikes.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
I guess he figured, hey, he broke the line. He's with us now.
no, but like that's the thing with the salary of the fucking police officer, and like I mean, like they don't get paid super amazing, but I would imagine that he pay better than a fucking school bus driver. Dude, like buy some fucking Nikes. Like help the economy a little bit, brother. Like you had to steal some Nikes as a police officer. Like, is your whole check going to a fucking mansion? Like, dude, you can afford the shit. That's the thing that pissed me off about the Jake Paul thing. Is like, dude, I can't believe you are. Of all
He
people are
needs
stealing.
to get fucking charged.
Dude,
Fuck him.
what that would have been a perfect moment
Oh,
for somebody to just beating his ass and no
That's
one's
right,
gonna
I
save
take
him.
that back. There's one protester that needs to be snitched on. That's Jake Paul.
Yeah,
There's a
Mhm.
helicopter just going over my house right now.
it's Jake Paul. Woo!
He's paratrooping into the riot now.
Bitch, I will come out with a machete and fucking climb the rope up to that fucking helicopter and slash him, bitch. I ain't fucking playing.
From the bottom up so he doesn't die fast.
Ross is gonna hit him in the foot with a bat. Get the fuck over here.
Oh no, I'll break his fucking ankles. Make sure he can't go nowhere.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, Gary, chop his balls off.
Oh, funny story about that, Gary. Some of my previous ancestors have actually done that. I found that out a couple days ago.
I was gonna say a funny story. I did the ganja. His balls are gone.
No, I love him. I love him to death.
I gave those nuts willingly, sir.
All right. Well, shit. That's just disgusting. But here's the thing. I know
The
we've been
only
talking.
the only time his balls get smashed is when they're up against my cheeks, sir.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness. Why would he put his balls around your-
TMI.
I don't give a fuck. Who
No.
knows?
That's just the right amount of information.
Dude, to be honest, like ganja sounds like he's blushing.
I am.
Oh,
Just
I'm like, oh, my balls get squished. Oh,
Yeah, I like to do that. Yes. Yeah, my
I love
balls-
oh, she knows me.
Anyways, I know you've been really, really serious this whole time, and I hate to continue that, but we got another super serious topic to talk about, and that is the fact that you guys are on about The Walking Dead. I've been fighting this fucking fight with you fucking people for so goddamn long. All right, talking shit. Look what I fucking highlighted there. The Walking Dead season average 5.4 million viewers. Don't you laugh! All right, fucking 1.9 rating on adults, 18 to 49. I am an adult. That's me. With a week of
That's
delay.
because no one else is fucking. There's nothing else on fucking TV to watch.
Listen, I don't care.
And most of them aren't even fucking watching it. They're just basically just being like, "Oh, what's on? I'm gonna just keep that on," while they do other shit in the other room.
You have to
They
understand
ain't
that
watching that shit.
this didn't even have a finale, and it still did that good. It didn't even, man, 15 fucking episodes, and it was amazing. It ended off great, and they're still showing fucking recaps of the show. They don't even have The Talking Dead. They don't even have like a whole 3-hour fucking thing.
They ain't got
And it's
nothing to
still been
watch.
amazing. It's still amazing. And I'm just saying, people, there's always this big fucking thing every time Double Toasted brings it
How you
on.
feel about the current season right now?
Huh?
How you feel about the current season right
Why
now?
you gotta ask like questions and shit? Like,
Question authority, Diaz.
no, it's all right. Look, here's the thing: they get you to keep watching the next episodes, and I feel like that's an art within itself, right? The biggest thing too, though, is like, okay, so like this is a thing it's doing well right now, and people every time Double Toasted brings it up, every time Watch Mojo runs out fucking ideas, it's like, oh, top 10 reasons why Walking Dead's not watched anymore. Yeah, it is watched. I've been telling y'all, motherfuckers. Even on AMC Premiere, I actually have an account for AMC Premiere, and like it does good on there, and then does good 2 days later when he actually
That's you watch that 5 to 4 million. That's you.
No. I'm just saying, look, everyone's been talking shit about The Walking Dead. It's a good show. I think you guys should go watch it. You know what I mean? Maybe like not this season though, but that's not important.
Also, there are like billions of people on this earth, and only like 5,000 people are still watching. Okay.
Honestly, that number is probably accurate. But here's the thing. The next thing I want to bring up, because I know Ganja's like, I'm not talking about The Walking Dead.
No, I'm only laughing because I just got sent video footage. Hey, shout out to my homies in Miami. They just stole a SWAT car.
Hey!
God damn.
You really think the revolution was gonna pop off and Miami not be extra about it?
I mean,
I'm mad that they didn't do this when we were down there.
Oh, I would have loved to see Miami get tore up, bro.
wait, was it not
I
already
would
torn
have
up?
fought everybody in that fucking mall.
Every single
last one of them.
After looting.
It probably does. Like seeing all that bougie shit and all these uppity people get their shit checked for a day. Oh man, that's great. Marissa,
would
stay safe because I know you're in Florida. Hey,
choke.
everyone, if you're not in the protest, stay safe at home, okay?
Yeah, fucking Miles talking about someone stole a horse last night. Jesus Christ. And
Yeah.
the horse like, I got nothing to do with this shit.
I heard apparently that was their own horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously?
Oh no, it's a mix. All right, so I've heard stolen horses, and I also heard people are like making their own horse patrols now.
Damn.
They
Coming
do
in
agree
like
with
the Mountie.
Cedric.
What did such shit?
He
Fuck
said,
Paw
fuck
Patrol,
Paw
too.
Patrol.
They dogs. They send dogs on the people in the civil rights movement.
That's what I've been saying. Paw Patrol are
Solidarity.
Paw Patrol. That's a good show, to be honest. That's my next topic. Paw Patrol is the best fucking show. No, I'm just joking. But,
Oh my god.
No.
Paw Patrol would basically kill me for one slice of rib.
Yo, do you think Paw Patrol dogs like beat up like black dogs in that show? I'm just saying.
Man, now we're going too deep in this.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, I don't trust no police now.
1312, including Paw Patrol, bitch.
Nick sees McCruff, the crime dog. Now he's like, He probably bites.
I'm gonna take a bite out of black crime.
He probably bites.
Oh my god.
That's fucking unfortunate, bro. My whole life is different now.
Looking at boxers. I know that's a weird animated cat, but still a cop.
Dude, and I was gonna play RoboCop DLC. I don't want to be him now. Like,
See, now RoboCop's a good cop. Mostly because he's a machine and all he knows is the law. He shot more white people.
I don't know, man. I saw him going after Jax.
Like, he literally goes after the rich man at the end of the fucking movie. Like, he identifies the true criminal within the fucking system after he gets his free will.
Dude, I'm so glad there's not a RoboCop movie like happening right now, because you would know to be a scene as like Black Power. Like,
Look,
that's
all
what you're saying.
right. If quote unquote the good cops want to show a break, just arrest the ones that do illegal shit during the protest.
Yeah. Oh, but that would just make no sense. No, that would just be too normal. What the fuck do you think this is?
All right, so we're gonna talk about some dick or some shit, so we get the minds people about this war outside in the streets.
Yeah, we will. No, there's this fucking movie that we talked about a couple times, even though it hasn't come out yet. But it's Mallrats. Mallrats 2. Apparently, the first script was about I guess they envisioned somewhat of a Diehard type fucking thing. But you know, them actually being inside the exact same mall, by the way, that was in the first Mallrats. The thing is, though, is because there's nothing really to say about this. I don't even know if that's fucking true. Screen Rant.
I don't. No, that should not happen. I heard fuck Kevin Smith hates his guts.
Yeah. No, like they're not gonna have Bruce Willis in there. Fuck no. But,
Nah.
like, steal the idea.
Yeah, I'm surprised if he didn't make it already. And he was gonna have Bruce Willis after the what was that movie he did with Bruce Willis called?
I don't know. Bruce Willis and Kevin Smith make a movie.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll just call it that. But apparently, like I heard rumors that the script was like made during that time, and he wanted Bruce Willis in it, but they're like shit just cop out. Their shit just broke down throughout the whole movie. That he was like, man, I don't even feel like really doing anything anymore with movies.
Yeah, no, I heard Bruce Willis was a huge dick, and then Kevin Smith is just kind of like. No, there's been people that didn't like Kevin Smith before his heart attack and shit. He was becoming kind of an issue. But the thing is, though, is that looking at something like this, the thing I want to talk about this more so than anything else is the fact that like that would be kind of cool to see Mallrats kind of deal with like because like the first one was kind of an action adventure too. And what brought to my head as far as a topic for the show is there any other comedies that I feel like would really like mesh well with another genre? Because someone brought it up in the chat already, Mauricio, he's like, so Paul Blart Mall Cop, dude, that could have been a fucking really good action movie with just a.
I don't know because they did two versions of that. They did Paul Blart with the fucking one dude from Kings of Queen, and then they had Seth Rogen do one, and that was like a more like serious, like going to kick ass crime because he's fucking crazy kind of guy.
Report and Observe.
Observe and Report or whatever the fuck it was called. And both those movies sucked. And those were kind of the two extremes of what you could do with that kind of story.
Paul Blart was great. That first one, man, dude, I'm a fat boy. I love that shit.
No.
He gets the pretty girl and everything, bro.
Yes.
He gets
Let's not forget that bubblegum ringtone.
Yup, exactly.
Wow.
See, that's a good movie. I'm Mauricio Nick.
Nah, it's trash. But
what the fuck? That's on my side. But yeah, man, I love that fucking movie, so you guys are wrong. But yeah, man, I mean, is there anything that comes to your mind, Allie, as far as a comedy that could have been any other genre than what it was?
A what? That could have been any other genre? A movie?
A comedy, like a comedy movie that could have, like, there's stuff about it that it could have been something else. It could have been like a horror movie or a drama or a fucking action movie or something like that.
Shoot, that's a good question. I'm sure there's one out there, but I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I don't watch much comedies, to be honest. Mm-hmm. So I don't really have a lot to choose from. And I feel like, I don't know, the movies I watch that are comedies, I feel like they should stay comedies.
Yeah. I can see your point there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roxy, how about you? Is there any comedies that you feel like, man, this could have been like something else?
I'm trying to picture like Paul Blart in a horror movie.
Well, you kind of get that with the new movies coming out soon. Becky, I think it's called.
No, but like an actual horror movie. Like, say there's, I don't know, maybe there's like a spooky man inside the mall, and he's like, "Let me steal these Nikes real quick," and then he's like, "No," but then it's not like a dude. It turns into like some kind of monster from another dimension or some shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can imagine that, but just Kevin James, though, just imagine that. Like him slipping and sliding because he's fat, just like, oh no, that. And he's like,
I just want to put Paul Blart in like every single horror movie ever made. Like, picture him in like A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh my god, man.
As one of the cops.
No, dude, I want him to be Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and he has like the whole gay stuff going on. You know, like, he wants to get inside my body. And Freddy's like, oh yes, it's thick. Like, that would be fucking great.
Kiss me, fat boy.
Oh, that'd be great too. Fucking it, just making fun of him, like, oh, you want some ice cream, little bitch? That was messed up. No, fat people don't love ice cream all the time, guys. I don't mean that. Ganja, anything that comes to mind for you, dude?
All right, I would kind of like to see them do a history of the world again, but I have a feeling it's kind of a death sentence for it because it's not gonna have the same care and love that Mel Brooks put into it, and I feel like it would just turn to those like not another teen movie kind of things, if not worse, the Friedberg and Seltzer movies, like Date movie and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, and by the way, I hate these kind of fucking things. Like, oh, Monty Python and the Holy Chocolate Milk. Fuck that fucking movie, dude.
All right, so I saw Monty Python. I didn't like it.
Thank you.
I also rewatched Spaceballs.
Oh, that's shit too.
I don't know what the fuck I was on as a kid,
dude. Well, because you're a Star Wars fan, you're just like, oh
yeah. I was a huge Star Wars fan, so maybe I just loved the parody. But when we watched it in the after hours, I laughed the first 30 minutes. The rest of the 2-hour film, I was like, oh,
you know what
God.
It is, though? When people overly laugh because nostalgia is like, okay, these are not genuine laughs. Like, you're just like, ha 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 ha, because that's what I did when I was 2. No, not funny.
Fuck, I agree with Cedric, and he hates Friday.
Dude, yeah, I know. Cedric, you're awful for not liking Friday. Watch that shit again. Watch it with us. We'll do that in the after hours.
I can't agree with Cedric's opinion at all. That is his alone.
Mm-hmm. And thank you very much. No, because Friday's fucking one, like, and plus it's a great world-building movie. Like, honestly, they could turn Friday into a fucking video game and it would work. Imagine that with the GTA physics and shit. No, I'll play that. Game Boy, thank you for the bits yet again. He's saying he watched Monty Python's Flying Circus as a kid. I never even heard of that. I didn't know that was a thing.
There's a
think
bunch
that
of
was-
Monty Python films.
Isn't that the skit movie where they have like different like animation stuff in between?
I believe so. I mean,
And
I've
that's
seen
but skit.
like, but no, it's shit. No, because like even when I look it up, like there's like the double feature type things, and like I know they have other versions, but like that particular one I don't remember. But I don't know, I'm stupid. Jed, how about you though? Is there anything that comes to mind as far as like comedies that could have been something else?
Honestly, the movie we watched recently, Bubble Boy, could have been something completely different.
Okay, it could have been, but there's no way that could not be a comedy. Because
All
No,
right,
like
so-
you can try to make that into a drama about like him basically like be living in a bubble and him basically like losing the girl that he's loved for a whole bunch of years. Like you could change that into something like that.
you know you're right. Because like imagine if she was the villain, like she did some shitty shit, and then he wants to kill himself, but he can't because he's all made of rubber and shit.
the best movie of 2020.
No, dude, this fucking movie's great. This is a fucking beautiful movie. I love this fucking movie so
If
much.
Nick wants to attempt doing a list again this year, this is gonna be number one for me.
Yeah, honestly, dude, like I want to do not a movie that came out in 2020, but just my favorite movies I've watched in 2020. This is like number 2. Like I fucking adore this movie. It's
I feel like we all need to just go back and watch a whole bunch of like early 2000s movies.
yeah.
I want to do that, but I'm worried yet because I really thought this was gonna be like, hey, because when we said, I don't know about you guys, but when I said like let's watch Bubble Boy, it's because I thought it was gonna be like stupid dumb that we were gonna make fun of it. And Nick was gonna like get mad, like, dude, this is fucking dumb. Like the dude's a bubble running around. I didn't think we were gonna have such a great time with the first 10 minutes in.
Yeah, man. What you call? By the way, thank you for the follow, Lord Grim. I know you're probably still
Yep.
watching. Right
Thanks
now.
for the follow.
Really
Thank you, brother.
appreciate that.
But yeah,
But God, like, dude, as soon as this movie started, I was like, this is stupid, but like, I'm kind of having fun. And then, like, after 10 minutes, it just does so many things and moves so fast.
That's another
I
thing.
fell
It's
in love with
fast
this.
and it explains it so fast, so it feels like I'm like I feel like I'm in the bubble myself with the dude. Like I'm on the ride, just hanging out in the bubble. Like, yo, where we going next?
Yeah, dude, like, Allie, you gotta watch this fucking movie at some point.
My
'Cause
favorite is when he's helping out Danny Trejo, and he's like breaking down, like he wants to help, like go get his woman and shit like that. He's like, "Hey, Bubble, I get you, man. So when you run into the vato, you want to stab him?" And Jay Hall just looks up with them like innocent, like white boy eyes. No, I didn't plan to stab the vato when I met him.
oh, that shit fucking killed me.
We laughed our asses off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Vern Troyer's in here. Oh, dude, he does some funny ass shit, bro. And like every time, by the way, there's context to this too, people. Is that a few shows before we watched this movie, God just somehow got Vern Troyer mixed up with being raped.
Just picture us making fucking Dawn of the Dead references for the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Better him than me.
I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna go save my friend.
We gotta go to Fort Worth. Come on, get out of here. No, man, Bubble Boy is a great movie, and I wouldn't mind watching that again, even in the after hours. I'll even deal with all you motherfuckers trying to out-joke each other because this movie is so damn good, it's worth it.
You know, another 2001 movie that basically you ended up really liking?
Does that to do with cooking or anything?
It has to do with Pootie and Tang.
Oh, this fucking movie. Yeah, this is a really good movie.
A lot of Tay, Diaz. A lot of Tay.
I really, really like this movie. Wanda Sykes is like the best part about this shit. I gotta tell you. But this couldn't have been nothing else though, man. This had to be comedy.
This is back when you could wear puka shells and not look like an idiot.
It's a look. It's a vibe.
Okay, you know what? This is actually another one. I'm sorry, like I'm now just going all over the place, but like there's another movie that I didn't think I was gonna like, and I watched it in Vegas because fucking Roxy and Jet forced me to watch bullshit. But I guess it wasn't bullshit. What's this fucking thing called?
We're
again?
pissing off Kirk with our movie opinions right now.
But what's that thing? You know, welcome to Good Burger. There it is.
Good burger.
Yeah, here's the thing, and this doesn't even go to my question really, because this movie actually did become something else. This could have been some dumb ass, stupid ass little boy bullshit, and honestly, like I love the story here. I actually cared about these two, and like whether or not like that dude was having the money to pay back people and or pay back Sinbad or whatever the fuck. Like there was like some pretty cool like storytelling here.
I was scared of Sinbad.
Yeah, Sinbad. Like, yeah, have you ever?
I never thought I could be scared of Sinbad.
Yeah, he was even scary as the Jingle All the Way villain, and he was fucking doing.
And he had a bomb.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Fucking blowing up cops and shit. He was the.
That was my favorite. All right, since we're just talking, like, honestly, we're just taking y'all down some memory lane for early 2000s movie. That was my favorite thing as a kid when he walks away and he like, boom. That was really a bomb. This world is sick.
Yeah, dude, because this is a scene right here. It was like really because everyone thinks it's a bomb, and like he kind of has in his head like, no, there's no way this is a fucking bomb. And gives it to him, and it blows up, and it's like what? And they ruined the joke by showing the cops like with this stupid cartoon like dirt on them. It's like, ah, you dumbasses. But this movie's great. Look at this stupid fucking.
It was a kid movie. They can't apply to the dead.
But to go to like my questions to y'all, I have some answers myself. One movie that I gotta bring up, this is gonna piss off people, and I'm sorry for what I gotta say, but someone's gotta be honest about this shit. I think Mystery Men is basically just a little bit goofier than the Avengers. This was like the first real big comic book fucking bullshit movie, and it was actually good. Like I like this.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I fucking love Shrek so much.
Oh fuck Shrek! This did it first, man. This is way better. Because they actually that was the thing for this.
Whoa! Don't disrespect Shrek.
Shrek is.
They can share. They can share.
No, they don't have to. No, fuck that. Shrek copied this. Oh, actually, they come out at the same time.
Cedric, I have a little white Puerto Rican in me. It shows once in a while, just like Christian.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't care. Start beef. He deleted me. I don't give a fuck. Tag me, bitch.
Wait, he deleted you?
Yeah, he deleted me off of Facebook.
Christian, if you watch this or someone shares it, man, why are you doing that? What's wrong with you?
Look, I sometimes troll y'all on Facebook. And like Cedric, sometimes I send him like 5% messages just to fuck with him. Before I charge my phone, be like, hey, bitch, I'm on 3%.
Yeah, babe, that's fucked up.
But I never fucking messaged Christian. He always hopped on my shit.
By the way, you keep Cedric up at night with your low battery. Like that's kind of fucked up, man.
I also keep him up with the side of my titty when we accidentally add him to the call.
That was also very.
I still apologize for that, man. I'm sorry.
Cedric's like, no, that's fine. You do it again anytime.
No, because he kept me waking up. I felt so bad. Like he looked like a little kid. Like he was rubbing his eyes, like, hello, and then your fucking titty was just right up in the camera.
He just looking at my nipple. Hey, Ganja.
Dude,
all right, Cedric. Good morning.
If I was Cedric, I would just show my nipple just to like combat your weirdness. Like, oh, you want to play that, huh? Okay.
My favorite is when I had got up in the morning to look for soda, and apparently like Nick had just saw me in the most like angelic light with like the moonlight of New York City off my nipples or some shit.
Yeah. Well, no, your whole fucking stomach. No, I mean,
damn.
I made that sound like it's a lot bigger.
You make me gayer every time. I try to save you and just like make it half gay, but he's like, no, man, it was glistening and shit off your fucking round, gorgeous belly and shit, bro.
Like, no, because
what do you expect from the dude who let you feel him up in a fucking Uber in Vegas?
Hey, I'm a taker, not a giver. Oh wait,
wait, what?
Again, trying to give you out, and he's like, nope, gay.
Fuck. Yeah, Pride Month. That's why I'm doing it. Hey, gay is cool. Fuck y'all.
It's Pride Month.
No, if you don't want to touch my leg, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Look, all right.
But you're the one that let him go higher. And you would have let him go higher.
Until I realized it was you, and you're like, yeah, dog, it's me.
By the way, I wanted to let you guys know, by the way. Yeah, exactly, that part right there. I'm going to let you guys know that Ganja had a secret orgasm, because he was like, oh, fuck, at the end of it.
No, it wasn't no fuck. I was like, oh, fuck. And you started laughing.
That doesn't sound less sexual.
Because I knew I knew it was going to be over. I was like, here it comes. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Skittles taste the rainbow. Just fucking. Yeah, that's all right though. You did a good job.
Yeah, if Eddie Hendrick was here, he actually stayed with us one day, and I made him my titty burgers.
That needs context.
Well, because I know how to cook without my shirt off.
Yeah, you like literally. I guess that's like the Floridian in you. It's like
that's how you get grease on your nipples.
No.
Yeah.
You will.
He's just like, no, stop it.
Babe, one of these days you're gonna be in the kitchen, then all of a sudden I'm gonna hear, ah, fuck. And that's what I know.
No, dude, you cook like a dad.
I'm already 26. I'm just slowly evolving into my third phase. All right.
No, but
so
like
you actually kind of revealed something I wanted to talk about. I'm expecting.
Oh.
Oh,
yay!
Shit.
I don't know how I did it from like all this far away. I'm gonna ask some questions when we get off air. But yay!
No, I'm just thinking though. It's like fucking like every time you cook, I want to play like beach music, like everybody go surfing, surfing USA, just over there like, all right guys, who wants a hot dog? You know, like.
Hey kids, you wacky young rascals and your dog, come and get this burger from my tit.
I know, Contra just yelling orders. She's like, hey, stop fucking running around the pool, goddammit.
Ryan, you almost did it. You almost made a whole show without a fucking Muppets reference. But you know what? It's close to the end of the show, and I'll let you slide on that one.
Wait, is Arouse Ganja a Muppet?
No, below, further down. When it says Ganja is chef. The Swedish one.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of Ganja Arouse as a fucking Muppet show. Just walking around like, oh, I'm horny. Just fucking popping shit.
I mean, that's what he tells me.
That's unfortunate. The one last thing I want to bring up is this particular fucking. You guys gotta watch this. It's the Cable Guy. I've talked about this before. It's one of my favorite movies. Pretty much.
Is that the one with Edward Norton?
No, it's with what's that guy from Fierce Bueller's Days? Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, he's in this as a straight man. Funny. And then Jim Carrey is not a straight man. He's doing his goofy shit, but he's actually he's stalking Matthew Broderick's character because he's this cable guy, and you find out that he's a killer. You find out that he has had a bad upbringing, blah blah blah, the whole fucking thing. So yeah, like it's a really cool.
Is this a comedy?
See, you think it is? It's really not. And I feel like if they just would have like took a couple of jokes off, this is straight up a horror movie. Like, I mean, to the point where he's having dreams about Jim Carrey's character. He tries to kill him at some fucking medieval times. Actually, exact same medieval times that we were right by in Miami or in Orlando.
He's trying to kill him next to the King's dinner.
No, it's crazy because like when I saw that place, like what the fuck? And then I looked up on my phone. And I'm like, dude, like that medieval times that we ate next to, that's the same one from this movie. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, I'm just a nerd for this shit, people. But yeah, definitely watch this movie. It's a really, really good comedy. At the same time, it's creepy as fuck, and it kind of gave me the idea too. Like when I first saw this, like, oh, I can't wait for Jim Carrey to do something, serious. And then number 23 came out, and apparently wasn't so great. So yeah, Kirk Cable Guy is just Nick and Alan. But who's who, by the way? Is Alan trying to fuck me? I don't know. I'm not Bird. So, Iro Senpai, hey there, man. Probably about to actually leave right now, but I'm glad you came over here and hung out with us for a bit. That's cool. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. We talked about all the horrible shit that's going on in the fucking world. Ganja, anything else left to say about anything at all, including the Metropolis? Well,
guys, you guys can check me out at the Metropolis Collective, where we do a little show called Illuminati Podcast, where we talk about all the politics stuff. We're going to break down the different riot stuff. We're going to talk about the different things going on in the country, and might even throw you some curveballs going around the world just to get our minds off what's going on in the streets. So, with that said, go check out the Illuminati Podcast, where me and the great Crow host, Ruthless Wonder, and of course, Alan the Sexy Birdman, just go check us out. I repeated myself. I don't give a fuck. Go check out the Red Twitter. All that shit.
The Red Twitter.
I don't give a fuck no more. I'm tired.
I fucking love this part of the show. I look forward to having you fucking up every single week. Bye, guys.
I do $5 ads.
Happy Pride.
Over at the Illuminati.
All meetings all time. Fuck you, Ryan.